This is the first installment of weekly favorites and fails that I will be doing every Sunday from now on. I will still continue to do sort of a monthly wrap-up at the end of the month instead of that last weekly favorites. But I've had a lot of questions from people about just kind of what do I use on an everyday basis during the week. So that's what these weekly favorites are going to be about. Basically, what's going on this week that I'm really loving. They are probably going to be some old favorites, some new favorites, some things that I'm rediscovering. So there's going to be a really good selection of products of things that are old versus new. So there's going to be some lifestyle, just kind of all different types of things. So let's just jump right into today. First thing is hair. Now I got this in my Birchbox and I really was not excited about it. It's the number 4 Super Comb Prep and Protect. I had tried the shampoo and conditioner that I got in the month before and I really wasn't impressed by it, and so I really wasn't excited by this either because my hair it really doesn't tangle very much. I mean, I have to do a lot of work to get it to really be tangly to where I can't comb it out with just a big fat tooth comb or whatever. I mean, I can even take like a super fine comb like this and run it all the way through my hair. So I really wasn't super excited about this, but I decided to give it a try, and it really makes my hair super soft and really nice and shiny. It really doesn't do anything as far as detangling that I've seen because, like I said, I really don't get a lot of tangles, but I'm actually really loving this. So I've only been using it for maybe like 4 shampoos in a row now, so I'll continue to use it and let you know what I think about that. I really don't have any skincare this week. I talked in my June favorites about a new skincare line that I gotten, the Now Solutions vitamin C stuff, and that's still what I'm using. I haven't really tried anything new this week. So let's move on to makeup. I got this new brush that I am absolutely in love with. It is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. It's one of the Studio line, so it's like the $3 ones, and I love this. It's kind of fluffy, but not really too big, and it's just been really great for putting on my concealer and just swirling it in and getting it in place really well. It's done really great covering up blemishes and stuff, and then I follow up with a setting powder, and my concealer really, I think, looks great. So I'm really loving this e.l.f. brush that I picked up. Let's see, face stuff. Of course, I've been using this all week. I've used it every day this past week. It's the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster Beauty Balm, and this is just a really gorgeous bronzer. If you have dark skin, then it probably won't show up very well. You can see this is just really sort of a lovely light bronzer. It just gives you like a hint of color, and since I've already got quite a bit of tan going on right now, I don't really need a whole lot. I don't know that I'll be able to use this too much longer this summer because it is a lighter bronzer, but right now I am loving it. And starting today, actually, Target is having a buy one get one free sale on Physicians Formula, so you can go pick some of this up. It's not cheap, it's like $12 or $14, but I love this bronzer. For highlighter, this week I have been using the Milani illuminating face powder, and this is in the color 2 Hermosa Rose, and this is just gorgeous. You just kind of swirl it all together, and it's got a nice, good, dimension of color because it's got all those different ones in there. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but not overly shimmery. So you're not looking at your face going, oh, I'm wearing glitter. It's kind of more just like a nice glow. And this would have probably been too dark to use as a highlighter during the winter. This would have been great as a blush for me during the winter, and I actually did wear it as a blush. But now that I've got some tan on my face, this is working really great as a highlighter. So I am loving that. CVS is where you can get those. And I think that was like $6 or $7, maybe in the $8 or $9 range, but definitely not very expensive. Let's see, let's move on to eyes. I have a couple of eye favorites this week that I pick them up every single day. The first thing is the Coastal Scents Revealed 2 palette. I have not done a review and swatches on this yet. Like this video if you do want to see that. I kind of got sidetracked doing a review and swatches on this because I got the Too Faced Rock and Roll and Country palettes, and I just dove all over those. But this is really fantastic, and I've picked it up every single day this week. And it's really actually quite a thin palette, which has made it easy to just, you know, stick on my vanity here. And it's got beautiful, beautiful colors, and you can do tons and tons of looks with it. So it's got 20 different colors in it. So it's really a great palette. And I think it should probably be married to this eye pencil, which is their brand new, the Silkisme L'Oreal Paris, and this is the highlighter, is what it's called, highlighter illuminator. But it is this gorgeous, gorgeous, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this because it's a very sheer light pink. But I've been using this on my waterline, my lower lash line, and it's just really made me look awake, and it looks fantastic with all of the different rosy colors that are in the Revealed 2 palette. So these two products, they need to get married. That's just all there is to it. And that's really been my combo. And then I've been using my Jessie's Girl liquid black eyeliner, which I talked about in my June favorites. That's really been sort of my eye combo for every day. I've also been using the Revlon Bold Lacquer Mascara. I did a full review on this last week, and I will leave a link to that below. And this is just, it's a great mascara. It's just kind of a standard, nothing special about it, mascara wand. I know a lot of people have said that they really didn't like this, and I was actually kind of surprised because they said it didn't give them a lot of volume or length, and I found that it really did a good job of both. Is it stellar like in both things? No, but I think that it gives you a good amount of volume and a good amount of length. It's what I have on right now currently. Like I said, I will link to the review video that I did below, but I really haven't been able to put this down. I like it a lot, and I haven't had any problems with it flaking or moving or anything like that I've heard some other people say. So I've really, really enjoyed that. Lip products. I have 3 that I have been pulling all week that have really gone great with the Revealed palette looks that I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of really pink stuff. The first thing is the Starlooks lip pencil, and let's see, this is in the color Naked. I got this in one of my subscription boxes, and I'm not sure which one. But I have been loving this. I've not been putting it on quite this dark, but it's just a really pretty light color that looks great with just about all of your nude lipsticks, which is what I've really been pulling out this week. And one of the ones I've really been pulling out is this Lip Teeny lipstick, and this came in my Wantable makeup box. And this is in the color Pink Champagne. It is what I have on right now. And it is just a beautiful pink color. It's not too bright, but it's not like a baby pink. I don't really go for for baby pinks. I think that they look too light on me. So this is just a really great pink color. It's got a little bit of a shine to it. It's got great staying power. And really it makes my lips feel moisturized. It doesn't dry or anything like that. So it's been really fantastic. The other lipstick that I've been pulling out is one of my favorites. It is my favorite My Lips But Better lipstick, and that is the Too Faced Naked Dolly. And it's just a nude lip color, and you can see right there. I love these Too Faced lipsticks. This is the only one that I have right now. They're $22, and I would love to have some more because they stay for a long time. They feel very moisturizing. They just feel wonderful. Like, they feel wonderful. But this is my favorite nude lipstick. It's my favorite My Lips But Better lipstick, and I have been pulling these two lipsticks out all week long. I have not really worn anything else. I put on a couple other things and then took them off because I didn't like the way that it looked with my eyeshadow, but I have been wearing those two all week. Let's see, before we move on from makeup, I do have a couple of fails from this week, and I'm not going to sign off on them yet. I will be posting a review later this week of these plus the foundation, but it's the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur, and I like the foundation and the concealer. That's what I have on right now, and right now I have on this blush, which is Soft Pink 502. But here's the thing, is these are, they're almost kind of chunky, and you can see, like, when you put them on, they're really splotchy, and they just don't go on all that nicely. If you use a, and I've lost my towel here. If you use a stippling brush, it does look a lot better, which is what I've done on my cheeks right here for this look today. And then let me show you this other one, which is the 501 Soft Peach. They're just kind of patchy, and I'm not sure that I really like the way that they blend out. So I'm just not sold on these yet. I'm not giving up completely. I'm going to keep trying to work with them and see what I can figure out. If you know a trick, if you have these, let me know, because right now I'm putting them in the fail pile. So like I said, I'm not completely signing off. I do really like the foundation and the concealer, and there will be a full review of all 4 of those products later this week. So look for that. So don't forget to subscribe if you're not, so you don't miss that. So that's all makeup stuff. Let's move on to nails. I've already taken off. It's my 4th of July manicure. I don't know, I just couldn't keep it on like after the 4th of July, but if you want to see a picture of the 4th of July manicure that I did, you can check out my Instagram. It's at Dishwater Dreams for that look. But I picked up this week, because at Ulta, you know, all the L'Oreal stuff was 40% off. So I picked up some nail colors, and I had never bought any of these L'Oreal nail polishes before, and I love this formula. I got 3 colors. I got I'm Pink, I'm in Love, which is this one. I got Grecian Goddess, and then I got another one which is actually still sitting on my desk at work, and I can't remember what it is, but it's a really pretty, like, goldeny nude. You can check my Instagram for a picture and the name of that. But I am loving this L'Oreal nail polish. The formula is, sorry, I don't know what's going on there. The formula is super, super fantastic, and I like the colors. I like the color selection. I think this is my new favorite, light pink. So I'm really loving those, and hopefully I'll be able to find, you know, L'Oreal coupon or something coming up soon and pick up a few more of those, because I am in love with it. Last thing is sort of a lifestyle thing, and if you are on my Instagram, you've already seen me post about this a couple of times, but I got this book sent to me to review, and lately, like, all the books that they've been sending me to review are these sticky, gooey, romantic books, which I hate. I will fully admit that I am a literary snob. I like fine literature. I like books that are well written. I don't read a lot of like the popular books, like and I know some people are probably gonna shoot me for saying this, but like I couldn't even make it through the first Twilight book. It was so bad. I do like some of the more popular books, and I post book reviews on my blog all the time, and there's always a link to the blog in the description bar below. But I was so excited when I got this book and I started reading it. It's by Amy Belding Brown, and it's called Flight of the Sparrow. And it is historical fiction, and it's about Mary Rawlinson, who during King Philip's War, which was 1675-76 to 1678, so like way back when people were first coming over to America, there were all of these, like, there's this big war between a lot of different Indian tribes and the English that were there. And Mary Rawlinson is a real person who was captured by the Indians from a Massachusetts Bay colony, and she was kept for 11 weeks before she was ransomed back to the English. And this is, it is not a true story. It is historical fiction, but I seriously have not been able to put this book down. It is really fantastic. I will have a full review on my blog coming up soon, and I will be giving away a copy of the book as well. So head on over to the blog and keep an eye out for that. It's dishwaterdreams.com, and that will be coming up soon. This may be this next week, or it may be the week after that. I think it's this next week that it's coming up, so look for that. Well, my camera died, so it died right before I filmed the end of the video, so I'm doing this at another time. So if it looks different, that's why, because I finished filming the first part of the video right before we were leaving to go to church, and so this is now after church. Anyway, what I was saying at the conclusion of the video before my camera memory card got full was that I keep a certain amount of products actually on my vanity here, and I try to switch those out every week or every few days so that I'm trying different stuff, because if it's back in my storage thing, I don't necessarily see it. My collection is not that huge, but still, if it's right here in front of me, then I tend to see it and I tend to use it. So if there's anything that I need to be looking for that I just really need to have, leave me a comment below and let me know. And I will be posting that review for the L'Oreal Visible Lift for the foundation and the blushes later this week, as well as a review and swatches of the Too Faced Country Palette, and I'm not sure what else is coming up this week. So, some great stuff. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, share it with your friends, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!